Ziggy?
There's your reference network. I recognize it anywhere. Some charlatan has stolen our Ziggy and passed it on as his own.
You're with Ziggy? What's a secret microphone? How do you Ziggy machine? Did you read the comics today?
I see Ziggy's back in the complaint department. The New Yorker is stealing my ID.
I forgot how long that audio alert is. I mean, hello? Hello? That's how I normally start this. Oh, it didn't pop up in the background. You good? You good? There we go. Everything's fine. Everything's normal and cool, and we love it. It's great. It's so good. Friends! Enemies, past romantic partners, and future nemesis, welcome to the Long Haul. It's a celebration of simulation, and today we're playing SnowRunner again. I like SnowRunner.
We're just
It's
normal
fun.
men. We're just innocent men.
We're just normal men. Anyway, hi Devnull, hi Alex, hi Quinn. I think that's everyone who's talked. I'm scrolling a little to check. I don't see anyone else. Maybe I should make a Blue Sky post that says that I'm streaming. Sure, I'll do that. I don't have access to the Cable 2 account, but I sure do have access to my own account, and I'm trying to post on there more. Sorry, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's done. Hello! How's everyone doing today? Oh, hello, Cora. I didn't see Cora join. Gaming. Oh no, Sweepy. Your floors are very dirty? Nah, I'm kidding. That joke sucked. Don't worry about it. What? I keep forgetting which button the map is because the map is a different button in other games I play. Gotta find a maid. Yeah. Listen. I know some people who are maid pilled. I'm sure they can help. Okay, so that's where we were at here. This map is confusing because I don't even know where I can pick up the materials I need to clear these roads. You played Voices of the Void on Link Cable, disconnected, and had a wonderful time. I'm so glad. That is wonderful. I'm glad that you did that. What happened last year is I moved my stream date to be on Halloween because the long Halloween was too good of a line to pass up, you know? So, like, can I see what it needs, what it requires, maybe? Huh. Well, this is confusing. Okay. Yeah, you watched a bit of the VOD. Yeah, what happened was I kind of assumed that the tutorial would be like a quick little thing, and it ended up being really long, and I was annoyed and frustrated with it because I wasn't having a very good day in the first place. So I kind of just gave up on it, and I think we did like American Truck Simulator or something for the rest of the stream. I don't remember exactly. So, I don't know. I'm glad that I'm glad that you like the game. I should try it again because my first read of it was very unfair. Not very suitable to the long haul. That's fair. I don't... I'm having trouble establishing what this map like wants from me. Cuz it's very like there's a lot of things to do, but I can't like I guess you can get what we need for that from the steel mill. I feel like bridge to the warehouse feels important. Would that also be stuff from the steel mill? Yeah, it looks like it. But then there's a landslide here. Where is that? That prevents me from easily accessing the steel mill, which is also apparently where I need to go to get the things I need for that. So we're in a little bit of a pickle, is what I'm getting at. Better suited to that than a normal stream. That makes sense. I guess maybe what we do is I see if I can navigate past or around this at all, get up here, and get to this watchtower. And I'll do that in a normal truck. I'll do that in this truck we've been using. I guess I should probably try to mark some of that as the thing I'm doing. Actually, I can... Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out here to there and then try to cut through this area up to this road, and we'll kind of see where that gets us. I feel like this building here should have something I can pick up or something. So we're going to check that out and see if that's maybe a place that actually has stuff we can get. And hopefully it is. That's my idea for right now. Have I gotten the double jump power up yet? No, I don't have that yet. I think that's sort of a late game power up, unfortunately. I hate bridges that are like this. I know it's a thing in real life, and this is like somewhat of a simulation-y type of game, but also like who would ever want that? Oh, okay, so we need to jump over to Fortnite Rocket Racing to get the code. And then we can get the double jump in this game. I see. That seems reasonable. That seems like a reasonable amount of effort to put in. I should have started closer to the trees. To the big trees, I mean. So if we go over here... Can we connect to the one that I want, please? I guess not. Alright. The snow here is, like, deep is the problem. There's not a lot of traction. And I am using snow tires with chains. So this is about as much traction as we are capable of getting. I want... Okay, no, I'm going to do this with the mouse. I want that one. You need like a plow? I don't think there is a plow in this game. That seems like something that would be in this game, but I don't think there is. Just fucking tear down some of these smaller trees. Alright. We're just gonna need to kind of continuously do this, I guess. Oh, I accidentally disconnected it immediately. And hopefully we'll find some traction at some point in here, but if not, we can just use the trees to drag us across. We're already getting pretty far along, so I think we'll be okay. So, anyway, yeah, I've had an okay week. I have received a couple of things that are exciting. While I was visiting my family, we went to a German deli in my old hometown. That carries like a lot of things that I remember from my childhood in Germany and whatnot. Come on, that little dang tree is causing me problems. From there, maybe. So yeah, like they have stuff that I have from my childhood and stuff, and I bought some packages of a pudding that my grandparents used to make a lot for me and my sister, and I made some of that last night, so it was all solidified and ready to go by this morning, and it's delicious. You truly love to see it. Please. I've just like got exactly the wrong angle. I just need to adjust my angle like a tiny bit. Okay, are my wheels? No. Okay, we're facing straight now. Come on. Come on, buddy. Ugh. These damn small trees. I'm not giving up hope yet, but I'm not very confident in being able to get out of this situation. Now that we're past the tree a little... Yeah, okay, that helps. That helps a lot. Now my mirrors are caught on it, though. Okay. Come on. You'd think that a game that is so heavily focused on winching would have a more intuitive winch system that doesn't require me to take my hands off of my controller to get the thing that I want. And technically it doesn't, it's just... It doesn't work very well otherwise, you know? My headlights turned on too. I ever tell the story of like the worst Christmas I've ever had on this show? I don't know if I did. So it's relevant to what's happening in this game right now, is why I thought of it. It's not just a random sad story. And it's, kind of funny, sort of, in retrospect. But it was not funny at the time. So I'm a teenager. I'm like an extremely neurotic, mentally ill, like probably what, 14, 15-year-old. Why? Why is the mouse not letting me go winch mode? There we go. Yeah, I'm like an extremely neurotic, like probably 14, 15-year-old if I had to guess. I don't remember exactly when this happened. And it's Christmas Day. I wish I was in the tavern going wench mode. Honestly. Sounds nice. Um so they're not actually my aunt and uncle, they're like my dad's old army buddy and his wife. But we call them Aunt Dan and Uncle Angie. Or Uncle Dan and Aunt Angie. I'm doing like 3 things at once. Bear with me. So yeah, we have them over for some godforsaken reason. And I don't like them very much, to be clear. I think they're both frustrating and I don't like being around them. So yeah, we have them over. They drove over to our house in a Bronco. And so like, you know, my uncle who always wants to be fucking doing shit, Dan is like, "Hey, we should get in the Bronco, go out to Blacks Creek because there's sort of like a deserty area that I think has a creek through it, but I've never seen it. But it's kind of where people go out to like shoot guns and off road and stuff, just outside of like that end of Boise's city limits." He's like, "Hey, we should go out to Blacks Creek and do some off-roading while there's snow and stuff." And my dad was like, "Sure. Let me go get my giant air quotes son." Let me go get my son who's trying to sit upstairs playing like Gears of War 2. I'm sure he'll want to come. So I'm sitting up there, depressed, not wanting to be around these people, very overwhelmed with the amount of fucking, like, shit going on, because, you know, it's a holiday, there's a lot of shit going on. We got through it. We're back on the road. It activated your neurons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. Well, that's funny. Wah! Rocks on the road. Damaging my car. So they basically, like, I say no like 3 times. They basically cajole me into going. I guess this is something space travel related. Maybe. I don't know. Now, I do appear to be incorrect. There is not anything to... This isn't somewhere that I can pick stuff up from or anything, which is unfortunate. Don't do sadness / blue wind from Spring Awakening. Not familiar. So yeah, they cajole me into going. We take the dog, who is not like a well-trained dog. I loved Noelle. She was a wonderful dog. She was not well-trained. She was a nightmare when she was off the leash or outside at all. I also don't know what that is. Yeah. What the fuck just happened? There's just a rock? There's just a rock? This is what kills me? After all that time getting over that thing, there's just a rock that completely rolls me over? This is so sad. This is the saddest thing that could have happened. Fuck. Shit. Owned by rock. So true. And I don't... Because all of the fucking roads are destroyed and I can't fucking... What am I supposed to do on this map? Like, where am I supposed to get the supplies to fix the... Like, do they want me to just have to fucking plow full-size trucks through the woods to fucking find... Italy's in a production of Spring Awakening College, and it's very meaningful. Aw. Well, I'm glad. This is so sad. This is so depressing. I could get another truck over here and write it, but then at that point I've already driven another truck over there, so... What does the game want from me here? Like... This is like a decent truck maybe for getting through that, because it's not huge. Maybe the Fleet Star. It's got a crane on it right now. Okay, so like that's a candidate. Where did the Kodiak go? Better power to weight ratio, better on fuel consumption. So yeah, I think this is what we'll need to try. One specific road I've missed that gets you to some critical area. I mean, sometimes the game just does want you to off-road, is to be fair. Not truck store. What was that? As of 5319. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, so we go out to Blacks Creek. Dog, you know, runs around for a while on what is definitely like a big water thing that has ice over the top, which I didn't feel was safe for her to be doing. I didn't want my fucking dog to die. Thankfully, like, nothing happened to her. She's fine. Well, she's not fine anymore. She died, but this was, you know, like fucking 15 years ago, so she lived a long life. Okay, let's get some chains going. I guess there's no real difference between these two. Oh, these have front chains and rear chains. I see. All right. We do have a raised suspension kit. Cool. We love to see it. Harsh off-road conditions. Sacrificing fuel efficiency, top speed, and gear count in exchange for 3 low gear stages. I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. Standard rope length and improved motor. Oh, I can't afford the winches anyway. I thought I could. Never mind. It doesn't matter. We got a snorkel. I don't have... Shit. I don't have engageable all-wheel drive, which is a little unfortunate. Now what I need is a flatbed. Or maybe a bed with sideboards. Sideboards would probably be better since we're talking off-road. Wench out of budget. Obviously, Automod needs to get rid of that. Can't talk about wenches. So we're out there in this little fucking Bronco, and like they finally wrap up and are ready to, like, you know, get going home. My dad and Uncle Dan. And I'm like, great, this will be great. And then my uncle goes like, well, why don't we do like a little bit of off-roading, just like a little bit of like plowing through stuff. And why don't you drive, Siobhan? And I said, no, what now? I've never driven literally any motor vehicle before. Do you really want me behind the wheel of your overpriced fucking like fake Jeep, basically? Like, do you really want that to be what we're doing today? And again, they cajole me into it, so I get in the driver's seat, and he basically tells me, like, okay, well, what you need to do is, like, you see, like, a hill or something like that, you just need to, and I've driven four-wheelers before, so, like, I know this. So, like, what you need to do is, like, you see, like, a little hill or something, you just need to power through it. If you slow down, you're going to get stuck. And we don't want this to get stuck because this is our only way to go home. He didn't actually say that part, but I'm doing some subtle foreshadowing, you see. Shit. I can't really get away with any of this. Can't really get away with any of this. What a fuck. Bulbasaur. So, yeah, like I drive around a little bit. It's fine. And there's like this little divot like directly in front of us, and I'm like, I'm gonna steer around that. And Dan goes, no. He like puts his hand on my shoulders, like, no. You just, all you need to do is what I told you. You just plow right through that. And I don't want to, but I say, okay, fucking fine, whatever, man. Step on the gas, go to plow right through it. We go into this tiny, it's like you know, it's like a 6-inch divot in the snow, and it's pretty large. Divot implies that it's small. It's pretty big. We go into it, and you'll never guess what happened. The nose of the fucking truck, the fucking Bronco goes down straight into like a shallow pond, like a very shallow pond. Like there's not much water there, but like we're on top of ice and mud. And you know, step on the gas. Uh oh, is something broken? Everything's showing up fine on my end. What a fuck Bulbasaur over and over. Refresh. Well, that's concerning. It's just the audio. What the what? Well, I don't know what to make of that. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, so I'll just fucking soldier on, I guess. Okay. It's not happening to everyone. I'm sorry, Cora, if you can hear this. I love you. So yeah, we fucking dip into this little fucking pond. And you'll never guess what happens. The Bronco got stuck. Our only way of getting home, you might say, got fucking stuck. And so, you know, like the classic, trying to show ads and bugging out. Ugh, that fucking sucks. Like the classic, fucking, oh, like this car got stuck somewhere story is like, they have like a tin mug, and they have to try to dig the snow out or dig the mud out with like a mug. And you know what fucking Dan had in his goddamn Bronco? He had a tin fucking mug, no excavation tool, no nothing. This is like an army guy, like an army guy who's obsessed with the fact that he was in the army and is constantly thinking about like survivalism stuff, supposedly. He doesn't have a fucking shovel or an excavation tool or anything in his goddamn car. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? The car that he takes off-roading? So, me and him and my dad are trying to just fucking dig the front end of this car out of this fucking puddle of mud that obviously keeps getting deeper because there's water under it. And it's miserable and it's cold and I feel like shit and I start crying because I'm not a fucking manly man who wants to go hunting and off-roading. I'm a weird ass fucking like theater kid asshole. Like, I don't know what you fucking want from me, but what you're getting from me is not digging a goddamn car out of the snow. Oh, I forgot we don't have all-wheel drive on this. Diff lock should help, though. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, so like I finally just fucking get in the car with the dog who's fucking freezing her ass off. Old man passing by off screen. Sounds horrific. Yeah. Yeah. Did I make it out alive? Something in me died. So, yeah, I don't know. It just fucking sucks. It's stupid. Come on, camera, work with me. Really? Really? Here we go. Was it the man part? No, I think that had already died at some point. I was about to say something that without context sounds a lot more depressing. And honestly, with context is a lot more depressing too. So, I'm not going to say that part. Real ones, no. I think exactly one person who's watching this knows what I'm talking about at all. Or, like, would know if I said it. Obviously, they don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not saying it. Yeah, so, like, fucking... I finally just fucking get in the car and, like, there's one little tiny thin-ass blanket in there. You're telling me the fucking survival army boy constantly talking about how much he's, like, into this stuff doesn't have a fucking real blanket in his goddamn truck. So I was pissed off about that. I was pissed off about him not having a goddamn shovel or any kind of actual survival tools in his little fucking fake survivalist wet dream car. And like he finally like comes into the car, turns it on, runs the heat so that I don't fucking freeze to death and the dog doesn't fucking freeze to death. Me and the dog are fucking cuddled up under a blanket, just like sitting there, so pissed off. No cell signal, no nothing. We can't fucking, you know, call my mom or Angie to fucking pick us up or anything. Tell them where we are. I keep hitting the horn button when I mean to open the map. So I think what I'm going for here is I want to, like, get up through here. And then maybe... God, both of these bridges are out. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This map is rough. It's a rough start. This is all rocky, so I can't really, like, get over that. This is all water, so I can't really get over that. Me and the dog are fucking cuddled up under the blanket. Me with my GF every night. You're so right. You're adorable. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going this way, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly once I get there. Yeah, so I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off for many reasons, as you might imagine. Why are you showing me the it's gonna get damaged thing? Or the differential lock signal thing? Made a surprise appearance on link cable. Oh man, I gotta check that out. Just fucking pop into auto gears. I think we're good for this part. We got chains. Nothing bad happens when you have tire chains. So my dad ends up walking like 3 miles up this massive hill, like through the flat desert and then up a big fucking hill, to try to get cell signal. Get cell signal. Can like barely get anything. Isn't able to call Mom or Angie or anything. Finally, like, he's on the side of a highway at this point, so finally he manages to flag down someone in a pickup truck, tells them the situation, and thankfully the Bronco has a winch. So like we can pull out of this situation if we are in the right position, you know? The raised suspension is making me very confident about rocks that I am not able to go over. Finally flags down a truck. Is able to, while they're, you know, driving my dad back because, you know, you got to go way around to get to these roads. My dad manages to get in touch with my mom and stuff, and so like they're on their way out there to come fucking find us. In like a fucking Ford Explorer. The truck gets down there. We hook the winch up. We are pulling with the winch. The fucking Bronco does not budge at all. What the fuck? Okay, I got too confident about these rocks with the race suspension. I think I'm boned. I wish I had 4-wheel drive on this fucking thing. Like, diff lock doesn't do a lot to help if the wheels aren't on the ground. Okay. We got it. Maybe a little. This truck is physically incapable, both like with both cars on, tires spinning, winch turned on and pulling. This truck can't pull the fucking Bronco out of this pit. So my mom and Angie finally show up. It's a simulator game, but to me it is a horror game. It's a reminder of the terrors of motor vehicles. Yeah, I get it. That's very fair, honestly. It kind of is. Like, it's kind of horrific. So, yeah, my mom and Angie finally fucking get there. My dad and Dan basically just tell her to, like, fucking take Siobhan and the dog and fucking go. Because I can tell that we've just completely ruined Christmas for our child. By forcing him to do something he didn't want to do. Oh no, I'm sorry, Cora. That sounds miserable. And then, you know, I only hear like the story of what happens there at the end, but how it finished off. How it finished off was they needed to go back to the highway, flag down another truck that had its own winch. I mean, I've definitely gotten yelled at while trying to do car stuff but not specifically that. Not trying to get a car unstuck. Um, all right. All right. Maybe this will work out. I think I'm close enough to maybe winch on. No. Shit. Come on. Shit. So they ended up needing to flag down a second truck that had its own winch, and two pickup trucks together were enough to finally fucking yank that thing out of that little pond, and then my dad and Dan came home. But that's the story of the most fucking miserable Christmas I've ever had. Okay, you're saying winch connected, but then you're not letting me do the winch things. It's not actually attaching. Because it's not actually in connection range. I see. No, that's okay. I thought it was kind of a funny story. Is it just a miserable story? Did I just sound like I was complaining? I think it's kind of funny in retrospect. It was very miserable at the time. For reasons that are perhaps obvious. Type 3 fun. I don't remember what that means. I know that phrase, but I don't remember what that means. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're golden. Beautiful. Type 3 fun is thing that wasn't fun? Is that what you were getting at? Okay. So we made it up here. The question is, what the fuck do we do now? It's like, what are the required materials for landslide on the path? I guess I have to drive over there to check. Like, what does it want from me to deal with this landslide? Thing that wasn't at all fun or good at the time, but looked back upon as sort of fun. I don't think it's fun looking back on it. I think it's just funny, you know? One of those kinds of things. Just a tiny bit of leverage, please. The kind of thing you tell your friends. I see. Shit. It is perhaps possible that I have repeatedly overestimated this truck's capabilities. Like, without four-wheel drive, this is rough. And apparently I have to find the four-wheel drive upgrade in fucking... Alaska. Not fun to do, not fun in retrospect, makes a good story. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at with that situation. I've had other situations like that too, that are definitely like type 3 fun. Like that time that I was accused of arson and had to take a plea deal to avoid getting a federal arson charge. That sounds not fun. It wasn't fun. It's apparently a funny story. I don't... Like, people ask me about it. I think I think saying that sentence is funny. Like, I think that's a funny thing out of context, but the context is so stupid that I don't think it's a fun story, really. But other people think it's a fun story. When I tell the story, people tend to think it's funny. So, I don't know. You got accused of murder recently? What the fuck happened? Wait. Wait, what? How did you wind up in a situation where that was even possible? Oh, okay. So, okay. I'm seeing the vision here a little bit. Like, I'm assuming that this will run through in a way that I can get to the steel mill. I'm assuming. I need to deal with this, which, why is it not letting me select that? Like, as my current task. X the everything app. You apparently murdered your sister, and your sister's fine. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I forgot that what I was trying to do there was look at what materials I actually need for this. So maybe what we do is we get another small truck that has gasoline. And then I'll go over there, I'll check what it actually wants me to do. Figure out where the fuck you got singled out as a murderer by a no-face vent account. That's so strange. That is incredibly bizarre. I'm gonna see what this can do. I don't think that you can even get snow tires for this. Yeah, it's all mud tires. Let's just see what it can do. If it gets stuck, it gets stuck. Most extreme anon hate you've gotten in terms of accusations. Get some nasty shit on Tumblr. That's annoying. I don't think I ever really got any, like, terrible accusations on Tumblr or elsewhere. Tumblr is the social media that I've interacted with the most and been on for the longest, so if I had, it would probably be from there. Working up the courage to post your call-out post for someone you know committed a murder, and then you get their Twitter at wrong. Horse face and a horse emoji. Nice. Oh, I meant to, like, bring a truck that had gas. I guess I do have gas in this one, so that's good. Yeah, despite the tire situation, this is handling this just fine. You'll love to see it. Weirdly, it seems to be struggling more on the mud, despite having mud tires, than it has on the snow. eat more and then you'll pass? What the fuck? Yeah, that's nothing. That's such a nothing thing to say. What? People really do be out here just saying sentences. Just like saying words as if they don't have meaning. Your favorite Tumblr anon message overall? Tell me about it. Tell us your big fave. Alright. It doesn't like the ice very much. A little bit slippery. Can your feet be very smelling? They don't actually want you to feel bad. They want you. They want to feel superior. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see that being true. So, do I try the same way that I went? Like, yeah, let's just try that. We'll try the same way that I went in the big truck. Okay, is this game about to start telling me that, like, the fucking ice on this lake can crack? Because that would cause me some issues. There is ice cracking. I can't tell if it's actually causing problems or if it's just an effect. Oh my god. It's scary, though. Oh my god, the noise is scary. Getting the fuck out of here. There's visible ice patch cracking. Yeah, but like, the question is, would it have any terrible effect if it did crack more? I don't know if this game is built like that, and I kinda don't want to find out. You know, I don't know if I can take this up this hill. I think it might be a little too sideways. I don't think it has the weight to handle it. I think maybe we go this way. Was there ice cracking on the last truck I took over that ice? Because I didn't notice it at all. I didn't notice it until this one I started hearing the cracking sound effects. Which is interesting because it's a much lighter truck. Okay, yeah, this can handle this just fine. We're golden. We're fucking... We're doing great. Everyone loves it. Everyone's cheering and clapping for me for being so good at driving on the snow and ice. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Come on. Oh, this thing's too light. It couldn't fucking keep itself planted. Shit. Fuck. Get a little speed going. Oh, this is a nightmare. 2 hops this time. No double jump yet. Yeah, we still lack the double jump. Okay, diff lock's not helping. There's no traction there at all. Fuck. Oh, it was so close. Oh, it was so close. Fuck, do I just go down and around, maybe? I guess kind of go the same way I was going in the big truck. Turn the diff lock off so we don't damage our suspension. There's apparently enough traction to deal with it here. Just that one little patch of fucking ice really caused me some problems. Hello, other truck. I was gonna put some gas in you while I was here with a scout truck anyway. From the roof rack into the Kodiak. Yeah, I'll do 50 so that I still have enough to fuel this truck back up, because I haven't seen any like fuel stations here yet at all, which is kind of a problem. It's hellish and you don't know how anyone lives here. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, the road is still a way up. Okay. Local buildings are like vehicle-related things. You do people in them doing their jobs, even though all the roads are blocked all the time. I don't know. It's a great question, honestly. What the fuck? I was expecting this to just be a fucking bridge. Oh my god, this place is a goddamn nightmare. I was expecting a nice quick jaunt across a bridge. Anyway, I hope those people aren't out walking in this. This shit sucks. Walking seems more dangerous than the driving. Oh, you know what? Well, I guess I'm... fuck. I was gonna go to that, not here. At least I wasn't going over here yet. I wanted to go look at the landslide and see what materials it actually requires and accept the job. Eating up an awful lot of fuel. Here we go. We did it. We made it to one place. What? I'm sorry. Much use, so no one really cared it got blocked, but it's a smart route to the quarry, so we should probably do something about it. What the fuck are you talking about? What do I need to do about it? There's no objective here. Oh, it popped up in the fucking... it popped up on the screen instead of in the box that tells me what to do. Wooden planks and spare parts. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I missed that the objective was in the top right. Because this game's UI is kind of stupid. You would think it would show the objective in the mission screen, you know? So... okay, so that warehouse does have one of the items at least. It looks like it has both unless the other ones are on one of the other maps, and I can't access the other maps yet, so I assume it's not that. So what I need to do is get a truck up here twice, basically, and then get to one of these 2 points with that truck to drop off the materials. So that's a situation. How do I, like... why can't I, like, select this as the mission I'm doing or something? I want to see what each of these requires separately, please. Okay, so I think we gas this one up. Oh, wait, not recover. Refuel, please. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way around there. Okay. So we got most of a gas tank now. I guess I'm going to try to go see that watchtower. I guess. Can you please not hook to that tree and hook to the one next to it? Like, I don't need it really, but rather than the gas tank going slurp, Spitting it into the gas can. Yep. Vacuuming it up. Yep, that is exactly how I fuel up a truck. Thank you for noticing. I just go... Cora. Oh, God. I would, though. If it was possible for me to drink gasoline, I would give it a try. I'd give it a little taste. It smells nice. I don't actually like the smell that much. I think the smell is okay. I know some people are really into it. Alright, so this path off to the right leads to unknown horizons. This one leads to here, and then hopefully we can figure out how to get to the watchtower from there. This looks like another fucking landslide. I guess we'll see when we get there if it has an objective there for it. Doesn't look like it. Ooh, ooh, careful. I'm telling the car to be careful as if I'm not the one fucking driving it. Come on. Stay upright, please. I guess I didn't really tell my my arson story. I think that's best saved for another time, perhaps. I don't have that many like interesting stories about my life, so I gotta ration them. Told the arson story on here before? Probably. Oh, I want to hear your train story, Quinn. It might have been somewhere else. I don't know. Like, back when I was regularly streaming on my own channel, I think I told the arson story there, probably. I don't know if I've ever told it on Cable 2. Refuse to tell the story unless you're a proper guest on Long Haul. We need to do a... Yeah, we need to do one. Here's my... It wasn't that long ago? Okay. Here's my idea, Quinn. I hadn't heard until the past year or so, really. Huh. I think what needs to happen if we do a together episode is either... Okay, so quarry there. I'll get rock stuff from there, presumably. Log station. There's an upgrade over here. Has this given me any more information? Not really. There's a landslide here, too. That should maybe be easier to access. Maybe? Because it just comes up from this whole thing that's just a straight up road. Huh. Okay, well that's given me more information to work with. Not a ton. It says Ice Adventure. Oh yeah, it does. Huh. That's yeah, there are like some like timed missions in this game. I don't usually fuck around with those a whole lot. Ice Adventure. Oh, this one doesn't sound so bad as long as you have something with decent traction. Honestly, this one's probably very doable. Sorry, Quinn. My idea was either we need to play either American or Euro Truck Simulator in convoy mode, or you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave that up there for now. Stop the engine, pop the handbrake on, then go back to this truck. So yeah, we need to either do that, in my opinion, or yeah, they really got you fucking rocking a hard place here, huh? You can get up there and then go across this fucking barren wasteland that looks like it's supposed to be a road. And then take this around to the steel mill to get the fucking steel. I guess you can... You'd need to take care of this landslide, which I don't know what parts I'd need for that, but you can go around the edge of the quarry to get there as well, which is probably easier. Oh, actually, if you happen to have SnowRunner, Quinn, I think this also has like a multiplayer co-op mode. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, they do have mechanics for actually sinking into the ice. Oh, that's so sad for me. I was really hoping I could just go right across this lake. I think I'm boned. I think this one I have to recover. I was really hoping that was just an effect. Come on, baby. You're technically touching ice. I thought that the cracking ice might be for show. Because I haven't, like, I've done snow maps and I haven't seen this before. That's all. I'm not going to say it was, like, a smart idea. But that's how I got there, you know? Okay, so it really feels like the warehouse bridge is the first thing I need to deal with. Because I don't know how to get a truck even up here. Like, it's surrounded by cliffs everywhere. Like, even if I skirt around the edge of the ice, like, maybe you could get one up through here and then back down through here and around and fucking all the way up here into the... I don't know, man. You have hide swap friend sim. You did warn me. Like, do I have something just smaller? That's like the real thing here is I just want a truck that like can hold cargo but doesn't weigh that much. Like, can I fucking stick a like, what's it called? No. A trailer hitch is what I was looking for there. I can unfortunately not stick a trailer hitch on here. I don't know why I'm even looking at this truck. Like, it's not going to do anything for me. Like, the Kodiak feels like the most capable truck to do what I'm trying to do, but I don't have the goddamn four-wheel drive for it. Or all-wheel drive. You kind of don't have jack for shit. That's unfortunate. We'll have to work something out. Like, apparently Alaska is where you would find that upgrade. Alaska, North America. It gives me no information about even which. Guild Wars 2 has an archipelago mod? What? Excuse me? Yeah, I don't think the Kodiak is the move. I guess I'll have to look at that later. I don't want to like try to read it on stream. A Blish HUD thing. Interesting. That makes sense. Like, that makes more sense than it just being something more integrated. I mean, this has switchable all-wheel drive and differential. This has all-wheel drive but not differential lock. This has switchable for both, but seems a lot heavier. We can try this. Like, all I really need is something with a truck bed that I can get where I'm going, you know? Go to specific map objectives to unlock more of your standard traits and functions. That is interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of fascinating, actually. That sounds maybe fun. That sounds either fun or miserable, and I cannot identify which at all. So I guess I'm just trying to do the same thing here. I'm trying to just go down along here. Because, like, there's no way I can get a truck like this through here. I don't think there's any world where I can accomplish that. Do I have the objectives for landslide on the highway? I don't. I would love to know what the objectives for landslide on the highway are. Like, that's so close to the steel mill and stuff, like, relatively speaking, not roads wise, but like in general, that I feel like that's gonna be a Okay, so is there like a really circuitous path that I can take here to get to the steel mill? They're really okay. Okay. Wait a minute. So we go up and through here, and then this is apparently a path. So we follow this up and around to here? Maybe? There is also this, which seems like a fucking nightmare. But if we do that, then we can try to navigate one of these fucking nightmare paths. It would have to be this one to get to here, and then we have access to the main road from there. Right? And then we can, like, pull around. Like, I don't see fuel stations or anything. That's my biggest problem here, is, like, there's no gasoline. Oh, it's time for sleep mode? Have a good night. I always love to see you here. Sleep good. Sleep good also, Alex, if you're still here. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, like, I think above all, I'm just really concerned about the fuel situation on this map. Like, I think maybe what I'll have to do is, like, set up a truck or two just in, like, a stationary spot with fuel tanks on them that I can use as, like, checkpoints. That might be my best move there. I'm going to try to go directly through that. It's going to dip right in there. Like, this map is really difficult. This is, like, the most I've struggled to even find a place to get started. Aside from finding or hitting the watchtowers so we have more vision of the map, like, it's very, like, there's not a lot to latch onto here. This whole map is just very concerning. It concerns me. It perturbs me. I'm perturbed and concerned. Whoops. Don't mind me. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump ya. That rock, though, I did mean to bump that. Get fucked, rock. Ugh. A lot of places to just fucking dip your truck's nose in Get stuck. Fortunately, this thing's kind of powering through it. Okay, so I should go up here and grab the objective just so I have it so I can check what I need later. I'm here anyway, there's no reason not to. Wow, this road is a lot more snow than the map implied. We're fine, though. We're trucking along. Okay. Shop got plugged. We have to put rockets together with our bare hands from matches and acorns unless we do something about it. Alright. So, what's your deal? Landslide on the highway. Wooden planks and service spare parts. Okay. So it's the exact same stuff that I need to grab for this landslide. And this landslide will make things a lot easier, and I'm assuming this landslide will have a lot of that kind of stuff to deal with as well. That's my assumption. But bridge to the warehouse is what we're dealing with right now. Hopefully bridge to the sawmill requires the same materials, mostly because I just don't want to have to go all the way around again, honestly. It's fine. Oh, I just started posting from my phone that the internet died. I was gonna say that we're probably done. It literally just reconnected as I started posting that. I mean, I guess I'll finish up last like 10-15 minutes here. I don't remember what I was fucking talking about or anything. I think I was mostly just talking about how this map layout is weird and difficult to work with. That's really all I was getting at, I think. No idea when I got cut off anyway. People probably already left, like, once the stream died. I'm assuming. But... oh. Hello, Cora. You thought it was on your end. No, that was all me. That was all me, babe. Getting more Twitch ads. Fucked up that you have to get Twitch ads before you can check if the stream is back up. Bill Clinton footage. Oh, is that like the new Call of Duty or whatever? Does it have Bill Clinton in it? Start with Bill Clinton talking for like 1.5 seconds. Weird. I only made that guess because I know there's a new Call of Duty Black Ops coming out, and I think the first Call of Duty Black Ops had Richard Nixon in it. That's the only reason I was able to pull that one out. They show a bunch of helicopters exploding and stuff like that'll impress me. Does that trailer have the part where they're like driving on motorcycles through like Washington D.C.? Because that part actually is kind of impressive. A YouTuber I follow, oh my goodness, what is their name? They're the person who does all the videos about like, what's it called? Words are so hard. Words are so difficult, friends. They do videos about like the unemployment rate in cities in Skyrim and like tracing rivers back in video games and stuff to figure out where the river sources are. That guy, I'm sure someone probably knows who that is, or you know, that's enough information to look him up by. But he did a video about those Call of Duty trailers and like and that's exactly the kind of like boring bullshit video that I watch in my free time. But he did a video about those Call of Duty trailers that was just talking about how incredibly accurate the layout of the part of Washington, D.C. they're driving through is. Like, it's down to, like, you can look at the same spots on Google Maps and see the fucking lamppost that they're driving by kind of thing. Like, it's really wild, actually, how much detail they put into that for a thing that most people are probably never going to notice. I think that's really cool. That's a sequence of the game that I want to see just because I now know from that video how much genuine like care was put into representing that part of DC properly. It's a Call of Duty game. Yeah, it is a Call of Duty game. But, like, it's a Call of Duty game that has one section that they put a whole lot of love and care into, and I think that's interesting. It should be secondary to level design. I mean, I'm assuming it's an on-rails section. It's in a vehicle. You don't generally drive vehicles in Call of Duty. So I'm assuming it's an on-rails section. So they're, you know, only doing the realism because they want to. They crunched devs on Red Dead Redemption 2 so the horse balls would have realistic physics. I knew they crunched devs on that game. I didn't know that that was a part of the reason they were crunching. I do know about the horse balls stuff and about the crunch. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm taking the less cynical the less cynical option here. Not that it's bad to take the cynical option. This is the fucking video games industry we're talking about. I don't know. I think occasionally they do something kind of neat in a Call of Duty game, and that's like the one kind of neat thing that they'll do in the next 3 Call of Duty games. Or at least I think that's neat to me. Why is it in the helicopter explosion game? Yeah, you're right, you're right. Like, I just can't imagine a world where it was mandated from anywhere on high that like, tiny... This, like, level that is almost certainly going to be mostly on rails and take, like, 5 minutes total to play. I have trouble imagining that anyone from on high would be like, and this has to be a perfectly accurate layout of the part of Washington, D.C. that it's in. Like, it to me feels like something that someone would do because they're passionate about it and their boss let them. You know? But it's probably better to be, like, cynical about anything involving the games industry at this point. Imagine some tech bro management going, this place doesn't look like DC at all. So this doesn't look like DC at all, so they had to lovingly render all of the pillars on the Department of Labor Statistics building. I guess I could see that. You're not wrong. Alright. Almost to this next major road. Which, if I remember right... Oh, no. This is the Nightmare Road. I thought the road I was just on was the Nightmare Road. No, the Nightmare Road is happening soon. Somebody on the team just cares a lot about that part of the city. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of impossible to know. Big yawn. You know what? It's totally fair to be fed up. That is absolutely fair. Come on, you can get those back tires over. I know you got it in ya. Oh. Okay. Right yourself, hopefully. Yeah. It's marked as if it's a road on the map, but also it's the only clear path through here that I can see. So we're treating it like a road even if it's not a road. You know, every other goddamn road on this map has a landslide on it. Maybe this got landslid. Was not wrong about the nightmare part. Yep. I could just tell from what it looked like on the map that this was gonna fucking suck. Path might be a more accurate word for what this is versus road. And I think I might have been saying this during the time that the stream was out, but this is kind of an experiment. You know, if I get stuck here, I'm not going to be too super broken up about it. I'm kind of experimenting with what is and is not doable in this map right now. Because this map is so fucking weird and difficult. I mean, we're nearly there. Oh, there's the road. Found it. Okay, well. That just happened. Yeah, this is nothing. This is houses. You know, if there's one thing that I wasn't expecting to have happen here, it's getting fucking stuck in what appears to be river water under a layer of ice that I couldn't see past the snow. Didn't see that one coming. Okay. So I think I want like that. Try to kind of pull up toward where there's land and not just water. Honestly, I don't think this water would be all that much trouble if there wasn't all this ice on top of it. Because I'm like bottoming out on the ice in the center, you know? Is like the real issue that's happening right now. Just try to kind of pull as far out of this as I can. Okay. We're doing it. Kind of. Like, you know, we're right back in the same rut, but that doesn't leave us any worse off. And go this way, because it's closer to the part that is clearly land. Okay. Maybe okay. Yeah, okay. Any rut sluts in chat? You fucking know it. I like how Automod lets me say that, but not wench, and then it blocks you saying that sentence. That's so funny. Thank you so much, Automod, for my life. You meant it. Okay. Nah, this might be equally as shitty as the other situation, but we'll see what we can do. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Don't tip. Do not tip, please. Okay, I think we're good on that. Just sort of gently steer back towards the thing that resembles a road, sort of. Yeah. Okay, well, that proves that we can get to this side of the map, which is pretty cool. I wish there was, like, I don't know, a fuel station somewhere, anywhere, so I could get some gas, because getting to this point, which is like less than halfway to the place that I'm trying to go, has taken most of the gas in this thing with 280 fucking liters of capacity. Hey, Optimus, I think we're gonna have to switch to legs. That's a different upgrade that you get after you get double jump. Now, it's possible that this over here might have fuel. Since we're... Well, I was going to say we're rolling up on stream end time. We're past stream end time, but I'm going to go over here, and that's kind of where I'm going to leave off. Like, yeah, there has to be, right? Like, that looks like a place that could have fuel. Maybe. I don't think it is. I'm looking at it and it don't look like nothing. It just kind of looks like a railroad crossing. Oh, this is a tunnel to another area. Okay, so maybe there's... I don't even know if this will let me through or not. Okay. Okay, there's another map here. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for other area have gas. It does not look promising. There are no fucking buildings anywhere near here. Oh my god. This is fucking miserable. Use the rocket fuel from the cartoonish missile. You're right, you're right. Maybe I can do that. Well... Wait. Wait. Why is there just a fuel trailer here? Is it full? Sir, are you full? Do you have capacity? Nope, not recover. I keep doing that. Well, okay. That's not a fuel station, but it isn't not a fuel station. Well, that solves my biggest stress right now, I guess. The problem is, whenever that runs out of fuel, I'm going to have to bring it to somewhere that has fuel to fill it back up. Screenshot it and send it to me? Okay. I don't have an easy way to show this message to the stream, but what it is a message that failed to send from Cora that says, "Do you have something in your fuel body for my truck to drink?" And it just says, your message failed to send. That's funny. I love that. Alright, well, we got a full tank of gas. We made it to the other side of this map, so maybe there's a possibility we can sort of squish through. Like, I'm gonna have to fucking drive straight through a river here, looks like, which is gonna be not great, but it looks like there's a lot of sturdy trees around to winch onto, at least. So we made it to the other side of the map, and we have a full tank of gas, is basically what I'm saying. So that's something. We're much further along than we started. And then we'll be able to get to the steel mill. And then I guess I don't know exactly what we do from there. Like, obviously we pick up steel. But the question is, does this bridge here also require the 2 metal beams? Or is that just this one? Like, that's my worry, is this, if this requires something else, then we're just fucked. But I'm going to go for that. They knew you'd be running low, but didn't want to give you a real checkpoint. Yeah. I mean, I guess I have the scout here. I could go check, maybe. I'd have to go a long way around, though. Or over these rocks, which the scout truck is more capable of doing. And then we steal the mill. I don't know what Gru sounds like, but I believe that that's something he would say. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's a long haul. I guess that's the episode done. The stream done. I don't know. It's not really like an episodic show, is it? Not in the traditional sense. Oh, next week. Thursday night. That's Halloween, baby. That's Hall, folks. That's Halloween. There is a seasonal Halloween themed power washer simulator, power wash simulator level that came out. So this year, for the long Halloween, instead of, you know, trying to do Voices of the Void like last time, instead of that, we're gonna just fucking play some power wash simulator. Doing a level that we haven't done before, that is Halloween themed and brand new for this year on Halloween. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Friends. Enemies. Past romantic partners and future nemesis, thanks for watching The Long Haul. It's a celebration of simulation. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and thanks for bearing with the technical issues, I guess. there were a few of those. GG's. Have a good one. Oh my god, that's loud. That's so much louder than I was expecting it to be. Okay, bye!